Hi, Lakeland, and welcome to ENN. I'm Annie, and I'm here with Andrew, and we'll be your news anchors for today.
Students, the Lakeland yearbook is available for pre-orders online now. The current price is $75, but that goes up later this fall. Go to Lakeland High School's website to find the link, or go to www.yearbookforever.com and search for Lakeland High School, and take a look around the building for flyers which have QR codes to scan for you to access. Seniors, the yearbook staff reminds you that your senior portrait's headshot is due in mid-November. If you're using a large company, they'll likely submit it for you if you designate one. If you're using a small company, please check to see that they have followed the instructions posted on the LHS website. Ms. Tara Johnson is here at Lakeland, also available for your photos.
Don't miss next week's virtual college visits happening on Wednesday, the 28th. We will have Davenport University at 9, Kalamazoo College at 10, Indiana Tech at 11, DePaul University at noon, the University of Toledo at 1, Kendall College of Art and Design at 2. Stop in to hear about the application process, scholarships, programs, housing, and campus life. Links to these meetings are located on the LHS website under the Counseling tab in the Career Center section, and these will be emailed directly to you on Monday. Hope to see you there.
Lakeland Leadership is proud to present Fall Harvest 2020. We will be running our Fall Harvest from October 19th through the 30th with special activities for students no matter what day you attend Lakeland.
The remaining Fall Harvest Spirit Week is as follows. Thursday, October 22nd and Friday, October 23rd is Jersey Day. Wear your favorite jersey from your favorite sports teams, clubs, or group. Monday, October 26th and Tuesday, October 27th is Color Day. The colors for seniors is black, juniors are orange, sophomores are red, and freshmen are purple.
Teachers will be keeping track of Spirit Points each day for students. The Spirit Award winning class will be announced on Monday, November 2nd, and on November 5th and 6th on ENN. We also have individual Spirit Awards for winners from each grade.
Each day, starting on October 22nd, we will have a hallway scavenger hunt, where you will have to find a certain item in one of these decorated hallways. Look for the QR codes to see what you're looking for each day. Fill out the Google form, and prizes will be delivered to your 5th hour. Also, with our door decorating contest, your first hour class has a chance for some prizes, and so does the winning teacher. Join Lakeland Leadership for Fall Harvest 2020 and let's have some fun.
Juniors, don't forget to vote for your class officers this week online. The link to vote is on the LHS website, and voting ends Friday at 2 p.m. Thanks. Well, as we all know, COVID-19 has taken a toll on our society as a whole, and even right here at Lakeland. Due to COVID, Lakeland has 2 school nurses from Oakland County Health Department that are here to help us get through these tough times. Check out an interview with our nurses and Mr. Rolando. Take it away, Mr. Rolando.
Thanks. How you doing? We're here with our couple Oakland County nurses here today. Why don't you ladies go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hi there, my name is Natalie Hagopian. I'm a registered nurse with the Oakland County Health Department. I'm actually an alumni of Lakeland High School, so go Eagles. I went to University of Michigan for my nursing degree. I've been a nurse for 24 years. I'm a certified nurse case manager, and I'm working alongside Charlene McPeak and Marcia Cressman here at Huron Valley Schools with the School Nurse Initiative. So nice to meet you.
And I am Charlene McPeak, and I'm one of the school nurses from Oakland County Public Health Department. Who, along with Natalie and Marcia Cressman, have been assigned to work with Huron Valley schools. I have been a nurse for a long time. I spent the last 22 years at Macomb Community College as their Dean of Health and Public Services, and I've been very glad to be able to join the Huron Valley Schools.
Well, we're glad to have you here. Thanks for coming on today. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. So what are your responsibilities here?
We have been hired as part of the CARE Act, the Oakland County Health Department and the Oakland County Schools received a grant to hire 68 nurses to provide consultation, leadership, and professional development opportunities for the district for the prevention of COVID-19. We provide education and support to the faculty and the students and the staff that will enable them to help to stay safe throughout this pandemic that we're experiencing. We keep faculty and staff up to date on the latest COVID-19 guidelines, And we visit schools to observe compliance with state guidelines, and we interpret the guidelines for the faculty, staff. And we make suggestions as to how to carry out these guidelines. And then we also ask that if anybody has questions of us, that they contact us.
Cool. It's great. We're glad to have you both here. We're glad to have you both here. So what are some good health tips for us right now?
So healthcare professionals have been stressing the importance of wearing facial coverings and social distancing. I think we've all heard that. But it's important to circle back and not forget some of the very basic ways to help prevent spreading germs in the community. Number one is if you're not feeling good, you need to stay home. And I know it's so hard if there's somewhere that you want to be and there's people there that you want to be with or things you want to do. But if you're not feeling good, it's really important that you don't go out in the community and stay home. Secondly, if you're wearing a mask and it's a disposable mask, a throwaway one, at the end of the day, throw it out and get yourself a fresh one in the morning. If you're wearing a cloth mask, don't forget to include that in your laundry and to wash those. If you're putting them up to your face, you need to make sure you're keeping a clean mask on your face. Also, keeping your hands clean. It sounds simple, but 20 seconds makes a big difference when you're washing your hands, scrubbing them with soap and water and getting in between your fingers. All of that are good ways to keep yourself healthy. I also want to give a quick plug out to the Oakland Together Safer School hotline, which is supported by Beaumont. It's a way for your parents, if they're not sure in the morning if they should be sending a kid to school, if maybe they came down overnight with not feeling good, or you heard that a friend of a friend might have had COVID and now you're not sure what to do, and the doctor's office is closed and your school is closed. They're open from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. It's a free number that you can call. It's 248-551-4242. On your Huron Valley Schools website if you don't catch it and you want to look for it. But call that Beaumont Health number in the morning if you're not sure what to do, and that's a good tip to follow.
Great, cool. Thanks for the tips. Appreciate it. Any good advice for staff and students at these times?
Well, I think one of the things that we really have to realize is that COVID-19, the pandemic that is, we are now having to do things differently. And this could be very stressful on all of us. For instance, just talk about social distancing. To stay 6 feet away from people and from everybody can make people feel isolated, especially when you're used to shaking hands or hugging people. And so social distancing itself can be stressful. Wearing masks, while they are a big key into keeping everyone safe, they can feel strange. When you can't see a person's whole face and are used to looking at people's smiles and identifying them by their smiles, it's a little weird, and it does add a little stress to our lives. And washing your hands constantly, which is really a big key to staying safe, can take some getting used to. But what we do know, however, are that these things are necessary to reduce the spread of COVID-19. So just those three things that we have to do constantly add stress. Fear and anxiety about a new disease and what could happen can be overwhelming and cause unwanted stress. And there are a few things that you can do to relieve some of this stress. Take care of your body. When you feel like you're getting stressed, or you feel the tension, take deep breaths and maybe do some stretching. Try to eat healthy, well-balanced meals, exercise regularly, and get plenty of sleep. And contact others by phone, FaceTime, whatever other way you can contact them to try to stay in contact with your friends. If you have any concerns that you have about how you're feeling, make sure that you know someone that you can talk to about that, and tell someone you trust if stress gets in the way of your daily activities for several days in a row. And most of all, take time to unwind, to do some activities that you enjoy. I think those are things that I would say that staff and students would be helpful for them.
Our school nurses will be here helping us this school year, and they are great examples of women in STEM in our society. Speaking of women in STEM, the LHS Women in STEM Club has restarted for this school year. If you are interested in joining them, see Mrs. Worthington or Emma Camp. You can also check them out on Instagram at LHS_Women in STEM and the same on Twitter.
So today for lunch, we have chicken Alfredo. Students, don't forget that breakfast and lunch is currently free for all students. Don't miss out on this great deal.
National Novel Writing Month is this November. If you've always wanted to write a book but haven't found the time, now's your chance. Mr. Trice will be hosting a group for National Novel Writing Month. See him in A307 for information between now and the end of October.
And now for sports, there will be a girls' basketball meeting for any girl interested in trying out on Monday, October 26th and Tuesday, October 27th. The meeting is before school on both days at 7:05 in Coach Leesom's room, A114. And if you can't make the meeting, see Coach Leesom during the day to get information. Thanks.
The Lakeland football team has been doing great this season. They are 5-0 on the season so far. Keep up the great work, Lakeland football. Our Eagles are away this week when they take on the Mavericks at Milford, 7 p.m. on Friday, October 23rd. If you can't get to the game, you can watch the game from the comfort of your home by watching it on NFHS Network. The girls' cross-country team placed third at the Howell Invite. Many girls had the fastest race of their careers and earned medals. Last weekend, they competed in the LVC Championships, and both Aria Novello and Mia McDonald were all named all-conference runners. Good luck to the team at the MHSAA Pre-Regional this Friday. Well, this week had a lot of fun national days. This Thursday, the 22nd, is National Make a Dog's Day. So if you have a furry friend at home, make sure that you give them an extra treat. And finally, this Friday, October 23rd, is Mole Day. This day, celebrated by the Science Department every year, is Avogadro's number. A mole of anything is 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23. See 1023, October 23rd. Ask your science teacher for more help. Also, this coming Saturday, October 24th, is National Food Day. To celebrate the best way we all know how, eat. You can also make a donation to the local food bank or shelter and make a difference in our community. Well, it's time for Anchor shoutouts. This week, I'm going to shout out everyone who took the SAT because that's a very stressful thing, and as we all know, no one likes taking tests. So good job to everyone who took the SAT. And now for Andrew's shout out.
I would like to thank all my friends, of course, and I've had a request from them to keep a list to shout them out. So I started with Jack, and this week we're going to shout out Trevor Barrett. He's my man. He's kind of salty that I didn't give him a shout out. So Trevor, this is your moment to shine. We're going to do a list, so I'm going to keep it going. So keep a lookout. We hope that everyone has had a great rest of their week and a great weekend.
Thank you so much for watching ENN and have an awesome day.